And this story also coming up this morning, a mysterious illness that is sweeping through the Midwest, a dangerous virus that is sending kids to the hospital by the hundreds in 10 different states. Why doctors say that it could go nationwide. Well, now to a mysterious respiratory illness that is striking our children in this country. Children's hospitals in 10 states have reported a spike in this virus, which has sickened hundreds of children in recent weeks. Could it go nationwide, perhaps? Dr. Mark Siegel is a professor of medicine at NYU Langone Medical Center and member of our Fox News Medical A-Team. Doctor, what do we know about this virus?
Well, Martha, this has been around since the 1960s in California, but the Centers for Disease Control told me this morning that they think it's been overlooked, that it's been around, but it's considered rare, but it's probably not rare, because we get 10 or 15 million enterovirus cases per year. This is called an enterovirus. But they usually affect the stomach. It's usually a bowel disease. This one is respiratory, and the problem with it is if a kid has asthma, they can get very, very sick with this. And the CDC believes that that may be why we're seeing a lot of hospitalizations. In Kansas City, Missouri, one hospital says 15% of the kids who are getting sick are ending up in the hospital. Yeah. No one has died yet, but this is very problematic. Also, Martha, you may not have immunity to it. If you haven't seen it before and you're seeing it for the first time, that may explain why some kids are getting pretty sick.
So how can parents identify, a common cold from this?
Well, that's really, really a good question, and that's very hard to do. I would just caution parents out there that if you have a kid that's having trouble breathing and they have the usual cold symptoms, they're congested, they're clogged up, they're coughing, but in addition, they're having trouble breathing and having a fever, get them to see their doctor right away, because again, it might even require hospitalization, especially be on the lookout for kids with asthma in this thing.
And what's the treatment?
Well, there's never a treatment for a virus like this except hydration, get the fever down, isolate the sick kid, make sure that they're not in with other kids, because you know why it's spreading right now? It's schools. You know how it is in schools with your kids.
I mean,
my kids in schools touching each other, nobody uses the hand sanitizers. Forget about it. It's very, very hard to police schools when it comes to this. So it's really important to get sick kids out of the school. I mean, and I think it is going to go nationwide. It looks like it is going nationwide. Now, it's a self-limited illness, so I don't want to scare people out there. I think, you get sick, you get better. But I think we're going to see more of this before we see less of it.
All right. Good to know. Doctor, thank you very much.
Good to see you.